Actually, how's it feel to left guard and kind of get into the group thing?
Oh, yeah, it felt pretty good. I haven't played guard since my rookie year, my first game, but it felt pretty good to be out there this weekend and playing good, being out there with my boys. I feel like up front, we did a pretty good job. There's always stuff we can work on, but I feel like we made a progress from where we were last year, and I think it's going to be pretty good.
It seemed like maybe y'all didn't run the ball as well as y'all maybe perhaps wanted to. Why do you think that might have been?
Every week, there's stuff that, we've been going against each other at training camp, game planning, this and that. But I feel like we was making, did some good blocks. We were making some guys move out the hole, but we just didn't get what we were supposed to be getting. But I think that's something that we can take to this week's practice, work on, and I think it should be better this weekend.
Hey, Titus, the idea of you and Larry teaming up, how excited are you about that potential for you guys playing next to each other and got to know him all these years and just how great he is?
Oh yeah, that's my boy right there. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a pretty good year, for us. I'm on the left side. I'm playing left guard. He's at left tackle. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real. But I think the whole front, the whole offensive line. We got Justin, we got Max, you got Charlie, you got Lane, you got Cannon. I think this group is gonna do a good thing this year for this team, and I think we win some games because of what we do up front.
What sort of asset is Justin as a guy who's played, so many different positions on the line just in the league in terms of kind of advice he can dispense to people? So.
Yeah, he's been very helpful for me. I know when Justin, he came into the league as a tackle. Played tackle with Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Then he ended up moving to the center. So, when I first got moved to left guard, he was just talking like, hey, man, you need some advice. Just tell me, I can help you out. I've been through this. So, I listened to some things from him, and I learned a lot from him, and he's a great guy, So I'm happy for him to be on this team and be our starting center.
What's some of the advice he gave you about making that transition?
Yeah, just own in on it and just, just don't take it as, oh, you just been moved. Just take it as that they put you in a position to, better yourself and help the team. Yeah. And I accepted that.
What qualities do you feel like physically and mentally do you feel like make you a good guard, you bring to the position?
I think that I'm smart, so me learning plays and learning different stuff at left guard versus being a right tackle is pretty, it wasn't hard for me. Physicality, I think I bring that to the table. My athleticism, I think I can use that in the inside, and I think it's going to help.
I know every year is different, but what do you think it is that makes this offensive line maybe an upgrade from last year, what you guys were doing as far as all of the moving you inside and some of the additions you made?
I just think it just comes from, the guys we have in the room. Like I said, I think coaches, everybody else there did a good job of bringing in guys who, value being a Houston Texan. So all these guys have put in the work this training camp. We established that we can't do nothing as a team unless we win up front, and that's what we got to do. And I think that's the goal for us this season to set the tone up front, and I think we'll do that.
What's different schematically for you guys as a line, for the run game specifically? Anything differently that Campbell's kind of introduced, or is it more?
Yeah, every O-line coach has their different ways of teaching, and I think Coach Campbell has came in and he's taught us a lot from all the stuff he's learned over the years. So I think we're doing a good job of picking up on his philosophy. I think it's going to be good for us.
When did you know they were going to have you switch positions? Was there, I know because you kind of practiced your both for a little while, and then it's been more specifically guard?
It's not completely set in stone like where I'm going to be at, but as of right now, I'm at left guard. So when I first came in training camp, I was going right tackle, left guard, all over the place. But it wasn't just a movement. It was just seeing how comfortable I can get in each position and learn to see what's best for the offensive line.
Things can change fast, as you know. How comfortable are you if they just tell you, okay, we think our best five is you back to right tackle?
Oh, yeah, I think I can just go back out there and do it again. I practice it every day, so I think they get me prepared for if something was like that. That's why I think coach them took it the way they did, with moving me from tackle to guard, stuff like that.
Titus, how much do you think your game has elevated since being with Coach Campbell so far?
I think I got better, a lot better. He teaches a lot of technique, stuff like that help my game. And, I was just out there playing my first 2 years, and now the game has slowed down for me and stuff like that. So with all his technical work and stuff like that and his mentality towards each game, each play, it's helped me out.
David, during on Saturday night, David and Davis Mills, both Coach Cousins and Davis Mills, both mentioned the blitz packages that y'all saw a little bit from the Cowboys, and maybe that was maybe that helped contribute to some of the issues on third down. Where are you guys at with your comfort level of recognizing blitzes and protecting, especially with your new configuration of the line?
I don't think we have a problem with picking up blitzes. I just think it's the preseason, and you're going against each other for so much during training camp. So versus your preseason versus the regular season, you're not in the regular season. You working on practice what the other team's going to be doing. So then I think when it comes to season, we get the scheme up and what the team doing, we'll be just fine.
How much? They may have already asked this, so I apologize. How much of a challenge is it to learning the position at left guard after being at right tackle for so long?
It wasn't hard at all. Like I said, I'm pretty smart. So I played guard as a rookie. I played throughout training camp. Started my first game against the Jags my rookie year. So I still remember mostly everything. For me, it was just the technique-wise, like just picking up stuff a little bit faster, being more, tight when I'm in the inside versus I have a lot more room to do stuff when I'm at tackle. So that basically was the only thing different.
Is it tough? What's the right way to put it? As far as getting ready for games at guard versus tackle, is there much difference or the same mindset?
Same mindset for me. You can't take nobody in this league different. Everyone in this league is getting paid to be here for a reason. Yeah, you have guys who get better numbers than other guys, but I take each game the same. I take each player the same.
Well, what has been your impression of the defensive line, both going up against them in camp and then also what you've seen from them in the first two preseason games?
Pretty good defensive line. They move around a lot. The linebackers move around a lot. I think we got a lot of talented guys up front. I think, like I said, the games this year, we do a good job up front on both sides of the ball. This football team should be pretty good.
Titus, what does it mean to a veteran that Nick Casario, he brought in 53 players, 30 of at least 5 years of experience, instead of maybe loading up on rookies?
Oh yeah, that experience helps a lot, especially like in the locker room and stuff like that. Guys, I got plenty of guys, like I said, on the offensive line that I can go talk to. You have Laramie, you have Justin, you have Lane, you have Marcus. All those guys have played 7 or more years. That's a lot of experience, to talk to some of us young guys who are already on the team. And I think that's what their goal was to do. So we in the win now mode. So I think that's what it was.
Does that help the culture?
It does help the culture. I think those guys are some pretty good guys, and they brought in people who value being a Houston Texan.
After the game Saturday, Mark Ingram called you a beast. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's my boy, man. Mark Ingram's a great dude, man. He's by far one of the best people I met on and off the field. He's a great leader for this team, and he's going to be a good running back for this team this year, too.
Thanks, Titus.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For paving the way.
Oh,
What do you think about that?
he got to go make the play. He got home. He got free.
What do you think about that one of your teammates wants to give you the love like that?
I mean, at the end of the day, he wouldn't make the play. So however you feel about it, I give him all the credit for it.
What do you think about Charles, what you've seen of him since you got here?
I mean, he's Chuck, man. He a good player, and looking forward to seeing him grow and continue to develop.
What do you like about his game?
I like his game. He's strong. He can bend. Yeah, man, he's a great player. You seen it on Saturday whenever we played. A glimpse of what he can be. He gonna continue to work and develop to be that.
You talked about how y'all play off of each other, especially on third down.
Yeah.
How do y'all work together?
Well, anybody playing next to me, I like to get vertical. I'm getting off the ball. So with that, it's gonna be a lot of opportunities for the ends.
How would you describe the role they want you to have on the D-line?
I mean, they pretty much just want me to come in and be myself, play football the way I know how to play football, and that's what I plan on doing.
How would you describe that?
Twitchy, gonna get off the ball, low center of gravity, gonna have fun, and win one-on-ones.
Have the ends told you that they expect to make a lot of plays based off of some of the work that you do inside? That's what Charles was telling us.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of chatter, but, we got to go out there and do it, put it on tape.
What has been your impression of Roy Lopez so far?
Roy a dog. I feel like he's going to help this team.
growing into the league, how did you? At what point did you feel like, because these one-on-ones seem to be a big deal to win those? At what point do you feel like you were able to win those consistently?
It's been from the beginning. I mean, that's always been the focus of my game, especially when it comes to pass rush and then in the run game, winning one-on-ones too. You know, you get a fan block, you get anything, you got to get back in on that play just because it's only one person blocking you. If you win your one-on-ones, you got a good chance of being a good player in this league.
How do you refine that craft?
Just by putting focus on it, knowing what plays are coming, knowing protections, when you're going to get a one-on-one block so you can prepare your rush for that. It's just been a big emphasis since I got into this league.
With the emphasis on turnovers and I guess how effective y'all will be with that, is that just as much about a mentality as it is what you do schematically?
Yeah, it's very much a mentality. I mean, that, like I said, it's an emphasis, just like winning one-on-ones is an emphasis. And when you win one-on-ones, you get pressure on the quarterback or you get to the ball faster. It's more opportunities for strip attempts. It's more opportunities for tip balls and, you know what I'm saying, batted balls is a line of scrimmage, which create turnovers.
Is there anything that Lovey does to emphasize turnovers in a way in practice that's different from other teams you've been a part of?
Bring it up every day. Whenever you make a good play, look at the opportunity you could have had to get the ball. You know, just never leaving that opportunity out there and just taking advantage.
But any sort of like drill or game he builds into practice, any sort of thing like that?
I'm not sure what he does with the other guys, but I know the D-line is just pretty much a ball emphasis. You know what I'm saying? Sacks is better.
What do you think of the makeup of the D-line? I mean, obviously yourself contributing. You guys got guys like Mr. Taylor, Ross Blacklock, and of course the guys on the edge you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, it's some dogs up there. It's a lot of competition. I just want to contribute and be a part of it.
What stands out to you about the group, though?
Everybody hungry. Everybody coming in. Everybody working. Everybody want to go get their own.
I'm talking to a lot of defensive linemen. Y'all talk a lot about the attack and the rush and getting to the passer. I mean, is it the same approach in the run game? The same way?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my position, I get off the ball, I get up the field, set vertical edges, and then make the play. In the backfield, I don't look at making plays for 3-yard gains and stuff like that. I'm a vertical up the field player. Want to make a lot of TFLs, want to make a lot of sacks because set the ball back and then we can get the rushing.
It sounds like you have a real, I'm not trying to say simplistic, but it seems like you have very much simplified your view of attacking. And how important is that tonight? I guess not think too much.
I mean, I don't like going out there thinking and reading all this extra stuff. I like to keep it simple, stay on my edge, get off the ball, win my singles. That's my game.
Thanks, man.
For sure. Appreciate y'all.
call you what your mom call you though, right?
Told y'all every time.
Well, seriously, is
Clear the air.
it Tyrod or Tyrod?
Let's go Tyrod.
Tyrod.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
But your mom calls you.
This is about to be a meme. Or, yeah, it's going to really run off how many times I've switched it in the last 3 years.
This group seems to already have the ability to just go to work, no matter what's going on the outside. What is it about this group that allows you guys to do that?
I would say that it's guys from different, well, this team is built around guys that have come from different circumstances, whether it's been a situation that didn't go right for them, and they're here playing with a chip on their shoulder, or guys in their contract years. It's a bunch of motivated guys, and I think Coach Cully made it very clear early on that we're here to work. Keep the business our business, and we're here to work. When we're on that football field, it's about football, and that's what we're going to keep it about.
Tyrod, what's it like when you watch a guy like Charles Omenihu go to work like he did Saturday?
It was good to see him out there. I know he was mad he didn't make the first game, but to see him make those plays that he did last week was definitely inspiring. Looking forward to seeing him continue to make plays as the year progresses.
What is it
What
like
about the
watching
third
this
down
defense?
offense?
Say that
What
one more
can
time.
you guys do better on third down?
We could be better in all phases. Communication is where it starts. Of course, executing. We wasn't in situations where it was third and 9 manageable. When I say that 10 plus, we were in third and manageable. It's just about executing. And we watched the film and seeing where we could be better at that. And we just got to take the right steps of cleaning that up and getting on the right track this week as we go into the season.
Tara, what's it like playing with Brandon Cooks, not just on the field, but the way he is in the locker room?
He's a great guy, and we've grown to know each other more and more throughout this year and throughout this training camp. I met Cooks years ago back in San Diego. We were training at the same spot, and to get a chance to play with him is definitely an honor. I've always respected his game from afar, and to see him work day in and day out has definitely been something that's very impressive. He's a very smart, talented man. He's played a lot of football, and we see things a lot the same way a lot, but just continue to keep picking his brain and continue to keep building chemistry with him.
Through training camp, how would you describe what you've come to know the identity of this offense, and have we seen that yet in the 2 preseason games from you guys?
Coach Kelly has mentioned to us and reiterated to us that we're definitely going to be a physical group. Of course, we have the speed and the playmakers outside on the edge, but our identity comes up front and in the backfield. And I think that opens up our playbook as we get the front 5 playing physical and the running backs getting downhill. I think it just opens up the rest of our playbook.
What do you think is the best way to use your athleticism? Do you think it's something that should just be more so when plays break down, or do you like sort of the more design runs? Like, how do you do that?
I think it's a combination of both. Of course, in the NFL, a lot of big plays from the quarterback position as far as running happen on broken plays. Of course, you can scheme up things, but some stuff happen just organically, and I think it's ways to do both. And still have success. But more importantly, we have the weapons outside to be able to get those guys the ball and take the hits off the quarterback.
Sorry, I don't know if you saw the news about Cam with the COVID testing and stuff there and being out for a while, but
I haven't seen any news. I'm sorry.
Just in general, I feel like quarterbacks' decisions on vaccines have been in the news. Did you decide to get vaccinated?
I think that's a personal matter to speak about it. I can't say whether it's the right or wrong thing. I think it's just a personal choice. I think guys on this team have taken the right precautions to do the right thing and to protect one another. I mean, regardless vaccine or not, I think you still have to treat it as if it's just as real as it was last year. I mean, you see, I have my mask on me, and I try to keep it on at all times, and I think that has to be the mindset moving forward for everyone, whether they're vaccinated or not, just because it's something coming out each and every day. So many new reports around it that in order for us to have everyone healthy on the season, we have to take the right precautions.
Tara, does that topic of conversation much in the locker room amongst the guys? Do you guys discuss like the COVID and all the situation in the country?
No, I wouldn't say not as much as last year. It's definitely a conversation, but not as much as last year.
Tyron, how good was it to see Larry Tunsil out there? We know he's not officially back yet. He was out there.
Oh, it was good. I talked to him last week through text. It was good to see him come into the locker room today. Just his presence amongst the guys means a lot. I know the offensive linemen and just the rest of the team have the utmost respect for him, and just happy to have him back. I know he's eager to get back on the field, and we need him to be ready for week 1, and excited to see him back in the huddle.
How hard is it to build that rapport and that chemistry? We were talking earlier about when plays break down and kind of knowing the guys' tendencies. I would say how comfortable you guys with that, knowing each other's familiarity, and how far do you think you got to go with it?
I'm comfortable with it, and I think it's something that you continue to keep building chemistry with day in and day out, just talking through different concepts, even in practice, maybe sacrificing one of those plays to use as a scramble drill to move around, just to be able to coach it and tell guys where you expect them to be on certain concepts. But yeah, definitely comfortable in that area, and like I said, it's just something we got to continue to keep improving. That's nothing that you just work on and don't touch into the game. You have to continue to keep having those conversations week in and week out. They may present themselves, but they may not. But when they do, it's an opportunity for a big play.
Last two, Brooks and Aaron.
After getting more time on the field with Saturday, I mean, how would you describe, kind of in between drives, talking with Coley, coaches up top, Casario? I mean, what is that dynamic like?
I think the conversation has been good across the board. It's been clear on the sideline, and we have an idea of what looking forward to the next drive. Coach Kelly, they've all done a great job. Even Pep has done a great job of preparing us and getting us right mentally before we head into the next series.
Saturday night, how important is it? What do you guys hope to do as an offense? Obviously, they keep score, like you guys say, but just because that's the last time you'll play before you play Jacksonville.
Absolutely. It's very important. Like you said, every time we step on the field, it's important that first and foremost we go out and do our job, but that we finish it as well too. Execution is something that we preach each and every day, and that's what you step on the field. You practice throughout the week on different looks. But more importantly, is when it comes to game day, it's about going out and executing, and we need that in all phases.
Thanks, everyone.
Close to the champs, right?
For sure. Hey, like you said, whether it's preseason or not, whenever they keep the score, you go out and you compete and you aim to win.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, Tyron.
Thank you.